How's it going, everybody? We're another week closer to sick week, so getting pretty excited, even though this pig is going to be a whopping 16 and a half seconds. Yep, but it'll be fun on the trip. Last week we took out the old transmission and we put in a new used one from the junkyard. This transmission, the kickdown band didn't have any material left on it, so it was just rivets trying to dig into the drum to slow the truck down. So pulled a trans out of a two-wheel drive quad cab, changed the valve bodies in them since we had just gone through the old one. Put that in, fluids put in it. My dad and we drove it, I think it was almost 2 hours worth on Saturday, just going around getting a break-in procedure. It was doing fine. Had to keep topping off the fluid because had to make sure the converter was full since they kindly dumped it at the junkyard. But Mike, buddy of mine that's over here in the Palm Bay, Melbourne area, has been detailing it. I think he's got Wednesday is our last scheduled day. We put the wax on it. He went ahead and polished this side of the truck. He's just got the rest and the other side and the tailgate left. That won't be good to put the decals back on it. We got everything packed that we think we're going to need for the trip. Of course, we probably don't have everything we need, but I think it'll be pretty good, just since it's only my mom and I. Yep, so that's the update with the truck. Once we get those decals on, it's pretty much ready to go, and we just got to wait for the 5th. Then we head on over. In other news about that truck, I was doing some research about the LS that I'm building, and it was a DoD Gen 4, so I had done what I thought was all of the delete stuff. Come to find out, shouldn't run the DoD lifters with everything else that's deleted because the springs will most likely break, so both heads got to come back off when the new LS7 lifters and trays come in, which luckily it's on a stand. It's not too difficult to do, and we're not in a hurry to put that one in quite yet. So gotta do that. Also need to try to source some mounts, motor mounts I should say, for the swap. I know a guy, Hayden built, he used to sell them, but I haven't been able to get any from his site. So it's either source some other universal ones and make it ourselves, or hopefully be able to get in contact with him and get some. I think that's about it for the update on motor and the truck. This thing's still in here, still waiting on the heads. I think I'm on week 4 out of my 8 to 12 week lead time, so as soon as those come in when we get back, getting this thing worked on, getting it out of here. But yeah, other than that, still kind of crunch time, just double checking everything we got, make sure it's all up to snuff, and make sure we're prepared to go. We got everything loaded up in the truck. We got coolers, spare ATF, distilled water, tote full stuff, the radials. Also got a canopy and some chairs. Oh, and in case anybody's wondering about the sick ward decal, we initially didn't make the sick week first come first serve first launch for it, but we were able to get into the sick ward. Once we did that, we were already on the wait list for the week, and then the spot opened up, so we decided we'd just hop on there. I know we're not going to be the fastest thing, and there's other people that'll probably say, oh, they should be in the ward because it's not a fast truck. But, we need a baseline. It's a good way to start. And then, hopefully next year, it'll have the swap in it, and should be a lot faster than what it's going to be. But, you never know until we find out. Alrighty, so that's our update, and I'll see you guys next week.